Hello. I almost went into autopilot and stopped the stream. That would have been embarrassing. But instead, I just decided to tell y'all about it. So, slightly less embarrassing. But hello. Hey, how's it going? I'm stressed because tomorrow is my second shot for COVID. So, I'm gonna get stabbed again. Again, I get stabbed. So, let's just enjoy some undead time before that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed to go talk to Giscorl. Giscorl. Oh, it's dark.
Done.
Darkness. At least you're getting stabbed. I have to wait 2 to 3 months to be so. I mean, yeah. Not a huge fan of getting stabbed, though. Hate needles. And my body remembers the last time I got stabbed.
Done.
It's like, hey, remember this feeling? Haha. Like, cool, thank you. Thank you, I love it. Let's see. Around? No, here. Giscorl turns to you. I, Giscorl. He bows and spreads his trembling, scarred hands. I, Giscorl. I'm here to pick up some wash. Mebeth, the midwife. Ragpicker Square? Giscorl blinks. Washcloth? Yes, Mebeth. Ragpicker Square? Rag? Picker? He taps his finger as if counting something. I know, I remember. He holds up a trembling finger as if telling you to wait. Wait for him to fetch the wash. Also, I'm so close. I need 3 copper. He comes back with a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with greenish lime starch that they look like it would take years of soaking to relax them. How many times did you clean these? Giscorl, washcloth, starch cloth, every 5th day. Washcloth, starch cloth, every 5th day. His eyes flicker. Giscorl wash many years, always starch cloth on 5th day. Giscorl's ritual. But they're ruined. Washcloth is Giscorl's ritual. His voice is flat, almost zombie-like. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't need... never mind, just hand him over. Give cloth. He nods, then hands you the rags. They're heavy. It's like carrying an armload of bricks. Cool, I'll take them back to Mebeth now. Goodbye. Thank you and goodbye. Sounds like me trying to wash things. Except for me, it's just I forget them in the washing machine.
All right.
Oh god, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to talk to you thugs.
Done.
I'm trying to become a mage here. Or at least be trained in mage stuff. Hello. Mebeth seems lost in twisting the black branch picture frame you made for her. She is squaring the edges and snapping off some of the barbed seeds on the branches. She suddenly notices you and sets down the frame. Aye, child? I brought your wash. I think Giscorl was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual, though. Hello, Valet. She takes the stacks of starch green rags from you, and she examines them critically. At least they won't tear, she sighs. Or bend. What was with the cloth merchant, Giscorl? His hands were all scarred, and he seemed slow. I mean, kind of rude. Mebeth is still turning the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art, and other times the art burns ye. Oh, is that what happened to him? Mebeth clicks her tongue. Mayhap. There's some who's using the art is like breathing. They strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. Then there's hedge wizards and plain touch gypsies and fortune casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. Them have a harder time of it. And guess Coral was one of them? Mebeth nods. Aye, so to speak. In some ways, he's no different now than he was. Addicted to habit and ritual he was. She sets down the stiff rags. They clunk as she places them on the floor. Aye, now, there's one last thing I need from you, child. Okay, of course. What do you need? Only this. I need some inks for scribing some ingredients in one of me cookery books. I'll need you to fetch some from one of the merchants. Casa Jai be her name. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Back to the marketplace we go.
I'm gone.
I'm gone to the marketplace. I mean, being a mage better be worth all this
All right.
wild goose chasing. I mean, I'm sure it will. Are you tormented yet? I've been tormented since I realized there were zombies in this game. I mean, I remember we had a big talk about how I hated zombies. And look at me now. The old woman gives you a gummy smile. Some fish, my child? Fish heads? A cloying fish smell surrounds her. Mebeth said you sell ink? She sent me to purchase some. There will be much worse than zombies, trust me. Oh, good. Oh, good. I love that I play these and stream before I sleep. Haha. Ink, she chuckles. Nicer, I sells no ink. I sells just fish. Are you sure? Mebeth, the midwife in Ragpicker Square, mentioned you specifically. Heh, well, Kosajai was me dam's name and me granddam's name, so could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead book, so only this Kosajai matters. No idea what she's on about. A midwife in the Picker Square, you say? She thinks for a moment. Don't know her, I don't. Oh. So, you don't have any ink? Well, I can't say that's much of a surprise. I swear Mebeth's having me run in circles. Yeah. Now, hold on. Your midwife friend's not all wrong. I know how you can get ink, but it may not be the ink you're looking for. The ink I'm thinking of bleeds from the gills of a Bragodafin, it does. This Bragodafin, it bleeds ink? She frowns. Aye, thing is, that fish is not for eating. It gets a horrible taste. Scalds the tongue. You can ask Miriam. She pitches her fish cell down the street a southerly way. She cackles. She might have one of them fish he needs on her pole. Okay, I'll try to find her.
Updated my journal.
I guess. Yeah, just send me somewhere else, please. Oh god, get away from me. Thugs, why do you want to fight? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Get away from me. You? Miriam. Hello. She's on the right side of the middle building. I found her. This old woman stands silently by the wall, staring off into the distance. She seems to be unconcerned with the flow of traffic around her and clutches a wooden pole from which dozens of small fish are dangling. Hello. Oh, hello, sir. She squints at you for a moment, trying to discern your identity. Oh my, here I was thinking ye one of me regular customers. She proffers her fish pole. Tuna, sir? Mackerel? Sea cucumber? No fish, thanks. I had some questions. Her mouth presses down into a tight-lipped frown and she stares off over your shoulder. Have you heard of a Bragodafin? I was told it bleeds ink from its gills. She blinks, then nods. Aye, that fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, and less would want to eat it. Kill the thugs first so we don't have to listen to the combat music. It makes it more dramatic. I'll kill them after I talk to this lady. Difficult to kill, and even in death, it still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still writhes. But do you have one?
Updated my journal.
Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. Have ye a bowl or cup, perchance? Or a tankard. Maybe one of the merchants is selling one. Farewell. Okay. Get here. I remember... Oh, wait. Gimme. Give me a moment, Mr. Thug. I'd like to speak with this old lady first. Yeah, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to partake in business. I gotta go talk to this lady. I believe. No. This lady? No, I think it was this lady. Hello again, sir. What would you like to purchase this day? What are you selling right now? I need something to hold ink in. Do you have a tankard or a goblet for sale? She nods. Oh yes, many kinds. They range in price from a few coppers to several hundreds. Actually, luckily they stop attacking you once you reach a high enough level. Oh, good. Good. Actually, I'm looking for the cheapest one you have. She raises an eyebrow. She reaches into a crate at her side, then throws a battered-looking tankard to you. It is covered in dents, and its handle looks like it's about to fall off. This one looks like it was used on someone's skull. She smiles slightly. It'll do, thanks and farewell.
Updated my journal.
I didn't even buy it from her? I thought I was gonna at least buy one from her. Get out of here, you punk. Be sure to farm them for XP before that. 9 coppers, damn it. My inventory is full. Oh, I have the tankard. Here you go. You also hold the tankard. I really need to sell stuff. Where can I sell things? Specifically, these bracelets and rings. 65 XP thugs in this game is like the equivalent of 7 XP kobolds in Baldur's Gate. Well, I killed all those, didn't I? Talk to the merchants. They buy. Okay, none of the ones I talked to bought things. Hello, sir. Care to purchase some? She suddenly recognized you. Oh, you've returned. Yeah. I brought a tankard. Can I get ink from the fish in it? She nods, then plucks a fish from her pole. It twitches as she grabs it, then starts lashing about as she begins to twist it like a rag. She wrings it until bluish-black ichor begins to trickle from the fish's gills. When your tankard is almost full, she relaxes her grip and throws the twitching fish into a sack at her side.
Updated my journal.
They buy. They buy! Okay. Which ones they buy? SES does that with ambushes too. When you're high level, thugs will say it and run away. I mean, hello? No. Okay. The ones that say Hive Merchant. Okay, okay. Ooh, weapons! Awesome. Iron Knuckles. Identify. Steel. Okay, you. Okay, well, we'll take these ones, which is good. Oops. Take this stuff from me, please. Okay, that's slightly more room. Did I give any to you? I don't think so. I don't need this or this. You only get one for it, but that's okay. Do I need this? This ancient copper earring? Because I just remember it having grooves in it, but then I don't remember if it was important. No? Okay. Sell it. Okay. Get rid of it. Okay. An ink-filled tankard. I'm gonna drink the ink. Wait, can you? Hold on. Wait, can you? No. Boo! That would have been a good joke. It would have been funny. As I wake up back at the mortuary because I drank ink. You can also buy a pet Lim. Oh. Oh my god. Get away from me! Yeah, you're running now. Get back here. Why are you running? Why are you running? Should have a why are you running counter.
Damn. The Karak sings true.
Seeing as all these thugs want to fight and then they run from me. Goodbye. They say pio pio when you pet them?
I'm gone.
Aww. Pio pio. Okay. Hey, I got you some ink. Here's some ink. Mabeth takes the tankard of ink from you, then sniffs it. Prime ink, fresh it is. Aye, she nods at you. You've done well, child. All I've asked. Now, I ask you again, after all you've seen, do you still want to learn the art? Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not? Test my persistent. Mabeth smiles the nods. Yes, mayhap, child, mayhap. Mage time. I mean, and that's not all. You knew who I had to see to accomplish each errand, didn't you? Mabeth nods again, slower this time. Mayhap, child, mayhap. If and so, what did your senses tell you about them? Morn's for trees showed me that my beliefs affect the world around me. Gisquirrel taught me that ritual is a wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. Miram taught me that no matter how much I think I know, there's still much I can learn from another's eyes. 18 int and whiz coming in handy here? Hell yeah. Mabeth is silent for a moment. Then she walks slowly over to you and touches you on the cheek. Oh, child, she sighs, you will be a master sorcerer one day, you will. You have the knowing of it yet. You've come to old Mabeth for help, you have. What could a midwife teach such a one? Much. I want to learn all you have to teach. I don't know diddly squat. Unusable item placed in backpack. What? So you'll walk the path then, Mabeth pauses. Well, first things firstly. Just having the knack for the art isn't enough. You need some means of giving it focus, usually spells. The spells are usually in a book, so the art demands you have a spell book or it's like afore you can cast spells. Can you read? Just weapons that mages can't use? Ah. Can you read? No. I can't read. Where's my no option? Yeah, I guess. Then let's test it. Can you read this? Mabeth draws forth a small tattered card. It looks like a recipe. Examine the recipe. The writing on the recipe swims before your eyes, each symbol twisting out of focus whenever you try to read it. Almost instinctively, you relax your eyes, allowing them to take in the page all at once, and the symbols suddenly bleed together. The recipe lists measurements, ingredients. It appears to be some minor divination. This is a minor divination, isn't it? It looks like it's a spell that allows the user to see the nature of an item, to see whether it's enchanted or not. God, I'm so smart. This just doesn't feel right. Mabeth's eyes widen. Who are ye to test old Mabeth so? Are you some fiend? No? Well, not to my knowledge. What's wrong? Yeah, unlike in Baldur's Gate, where my wisdom was 4.
Updated my journal.
Well, not expecting it, was I? Yeah, this is almost the exact opposite of my Baldur's Gate character. The intelligence I had, and I had more charisma, but the wisdom? Mm-mm. She nods at the recipe, then plucks it out of your hand. What you see, it's written in the language of the art. If you're not a mageling yet, it should be all a swirl jumble and mishmash. She snaps her finger. Yet clear as crystal, you pluck the sense of it right up. Mayhap you tell old Mabeth why that is? I don't really know. I just knew what it said. I think I may have known once, but forgot. Seeing the symbols just jarred my memory. Yeah, I think I may have known once, but forgot. Seeing the symbols just jarred my memory. Or else a natural gift you may have. No matter, no matter. You've just shaved seasons off your learning, you have. Mebeth harumphs. And I'd been looking for someone to handle the chores around here I had. Oh my god, she was gonna make me do chores to teach me magic! Oh well. I mean... Harumph. Well, maybe it's just as well then. Pah! And to think I took you in, she frowns. I refuse. Well, you can read spells well enough, but spells are no good to you without a book to put them in. Do you have one? Mebeth glances around the hut, and then she catches sight of the black barb picture frame you made. She picks it up carefully and studies it. This'll do. That thing? It's just a frame. Ah, but so are ye, child. Kind of curious to see what your alignment will end up as. I wonder. Still holding the frame, she picks up one of the starched rags you got from Giscoral. With a yank, she pulls off the greenish starched surface film. It flutters in the air like a wispy bit of cloth. Whatever Giscoral uses in the wash, it works better than curing, stretching, and stoning does on a normal rag. Can't afford parchment, I can't. Neutral evil. Neutral evil, by the way. Parchment. She takes the starchy film and pulls it over the black barb frame, latching the rag's edges onto the hooks around the frame until it looks like a small greenish-black painter's canvas. It's missing something. Well, it needs something painted on it. She nods, aye, or written on it. She takes the tankard of ink you've given her and sets it down next to her. She dips one of her fingernails into the tankard, then draws it out, mumbling to herself. She begins to scratch symbols onto the frame, one by one, still mumbling to herself. I mean, alright. All's done. Mebeth stands, drying her ink-stained fingernail on her robe. She tilts her head, regarding the strange framed page in front of her. A page for your spell book it is. She indicates you should pick it up. Take it. Inside your spell book are your recipes, your spells, if you will. As long as they sit in the book, though, they're just words. She taps her head. The art demands you pluck the magic out of the book and put them in your attic, your head, afore you can tap their power. Go on. You put them in your attic by studying them, memorizing them. You usually need to rest afore you can do this, though. Any questions? No, I got that. Oh, no questions, eh? Well, now, you should have questions. Oh. You know all's about how to memorize spells, do you? You're a sharp one. You sure don't need any more of Mebeth's words all gobbling up your precious time. You're a master sorcerer already. Yep, I'm a master sorcerer already, guys. You know it. Where's Fireball? I mean, I meant no questions on what you'd said. But you learned how to memorize spells in Baldur's Gate already. Yeah, but, you know. I don't want her to think I'm, bullying. Harumph. Alright then, here's the dark of how you memorize the spells. Pick the spells you want to stick in your head from your spell book afore you goes to sleep. See, that's the part that always got me in Baldur's Gate, is, I would forget about my spells until after I've already rested. Mostly in hell, and then I'd go, oh. We struggled, but eventually she understood it. Yeah. A little. When you wake in the morning, they'll be buzzing in your head like flies, ready to be let out. How many spells can I cast? You can cast only one, mayhap 2 spells afore needing to rest again. As a tiny flitting mageling, there isn't much room in your attic. So use your spells wisely until you get wiser in the art. As your power increases, you'll get more room in your attic for spells. Thank God I wasn't there. I would have confused even more. Oh, probably. I had no idea what I was doing. I tried to go back and rewatch my Baldur's Gate 1 stuff to see what it was like, why it was so brutal to that person, and I couldn't do it. I cringed. Mostly because of that, like, 10 minutes where I muted myself and I didn't know. Like, oh god. Every streamer does it. Even the ones who do it for fun. But, okay, go on. Hello, Failfink. You can only cast spells you've memorized, so if you want to use the art to say, mend something twice, you need to memorize the spell. How many times? Twice? Mebeth nods. Aye, twice. Right enough. Cool. I thought it was a trick question. We all suffered on our first playthroughs. Well, maybe not me since I played Torment first, so I knew the basics. Yeah. I mean, like I said, my first playthrough, I killed myself with the Wand of Heavens. So that was a pretty big whoopsie. But it was very funny. How can I get more spells?
Updated my journal.
Well, updated my journal. You people giggle. Yeah. And when you only have 7 HP, you're dead. Mebeth shrugs. Keep your eyes and ears out for learning. Even common folks might have some minor magics to teach. There's also scrolls, recipes, books, and even some stranger items that have spells inscribed on them. If you find one, just examine it close and copy it into your book if you want it. Cool. It's all part of the learning experience. Yeah, it was a painful part. But then I learned, read an item before you use it. Like, no, really, read it. I never done that. I mean, wands are dangerous. Hey, you're the one who was like, use the wands. I was like, okay, I'll use the wands. Because they were free, and you had free uses. I was like, okay, I guess I'll use it. Use Magic Missile, okay, that one's easy enough. Wand of Heavens, I don't know, it's on a character that looks like a healer, so I guess it's a healing wand. Death. That's the exact way that went. Let me buff with Fireball Wand on MC. I mean... yeah? Like, I don't know what these do. And Heavens sounded so friendly. And I think I specifically said, oh, these must not be the friendly heavens. Because, you know, they killed me. Everybody knows the song Great Balls of Fire, right? Yeah. I didn't add up that the Wand of Heavens was like heavenly fire. MC got sent straight to heaven, so was right. True. I can also show you more spells if you return, especially when you've a little more of the planes in you. Cool. Before you go, child, you'll need some magics for you to whet your appetite. Mebeth rummages in her robe, then pulls forth 3 small recipes, which she passes to you. You should copy these into your book, so they can go into your attic as soon as possible.
Updated my journal.
Ooh. Wait, there's more. Mebeth fishes a tiny bundle of black cloth from her apron and unrolls it, producing a pair of amber earrings. These'll protect you on your travels, child. I no longer wear them myself, so go ahead and take them. Hell yeah. Thank you. All right, child, don't tarry here any longer. One such as ye has other ways to spend one's time rather than hang around old Mebeth. I mean, you're not so old. Pah, you flatterer. Your tongue is so lined with silver it'd shame a Batizu. Get you hence. Thank you. Pah, you can thank me by not playing the Addle Cove with what you've learned. The arts damned many a fool who sought it to bend in the ways... Oh, to bend it in ways the art weren't meant to bend. Now get along with ye.
I feel stronger.
I feel stronger. Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Call of the Art. Oh, I see. All of my stuff got kicked off. I feel strong. Gimme. Earrings. Nice. Wait, is that left earring?
Don't want to part with that.
Learn all the spells. Chromatic Orb. Copy. You succeeded in learning this spell. Yay. Identify. Very important. Blood Bridge. I'm sorry. This tattered card has the recipe for the ingredients and the incantations necessary for the necromantic spell Blood Bridge. This spell allows the caster to share a portion of his life with others, weakening himself but strengthening others. Oh. You can use that stuff again as soon as you have more mage levels than fighter levels. Ah. A blood bridge. That sounds gross. Disgusting. Okay. Where? Ah, here we go. I was like, where are my spells? So I can learn 4? Level 2. I don't think I ever even used Chromatic Orb before. Long are the debates about the spectrum of color and the multiverse. This blue is better than yellow. True. Pike it, Burke. Of course white is the true color. All right. And while in the end, many generally agree that a color's greatness is in the eye of the beholder, this spell establishes the fact that some colors are deadlier than others. Oh. Is it purple? Is purple deadly? Close. Chromatic Orb is garbage. You can buy more spells from Mebeth. I mean... ID? Okay. Hi. Here we go. Here we go. Scroll of Magic Missile. Some like Chromatic Orb in Baldur's Gate, though. I think it's junk there, too. You want at least Magic Missile and Pacify. I know what Magic Missile is. Pacify? Will magically pacify 2 to 8 creatures of 6 HD or less in the area of effect. I mean, I got some money. Scroll of Horror, Luck, Knock, Blur. Oh, a rat charm. Divine Censor? When lit, this sensor has the power to entice the soul back of the recently departed. Unfortunately, there's only a limited amount of incense left in it. Pacify is basically this game's equivalent of sleep when it comes to crowd control. Ah. Okay. I was gonna say, I hope I have 3 spaces. I do. I learned the spell. I learned the spell. I learned the spell. Whoops. Not map. I want Mage Spellbook. Magic Missile. Pacify. Blindness. Magic Missile. 2 Magic Missile. Okay. Goodbye. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to go back to Craddock to tell him that
I'm gone.
his dude's a drunken mess. It doesn't want to work anymore. I must go now. You're on your own for a while, but I'll be back. Okie dokie.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Smiles. Get him. Yeah. Stab him. Wow. 2 coppers. Oh, you. We'll be fine, I think. Yeah. Don't worry, it's fine. You running? Stop running! A dirty rat charm. I'm sorry, what? Usable only by thieves. This cranium rat tail charm is particularly filthy and smells faintly of vomit. Gross. The tail is stiff like a wire and it can be bent into different shapes. It would almost make a great lockpick, except it's too thick. Gross. You hold on to it.
I'm
okay.
gone.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Right? Right?
Come on in, Badger.
Yeah.
We have the best place
I had to think. I was like, I think he's here, but you know my memory. You see Craddock. His scowl has deepened since when you first saw him. It looks like it's about to crack his face in two. I found July. Is that right? Craddock glances around. Where is he then? Well, he said to pike off that you were a cur of the lowest sort and that he wasn't going to work for you any longer.
Updated my journal.
Craddock's face turns a bright red and his face cracks into a snarl. Damned be his name! May all the evils of the plains hound his footsteps. A blistering stream of insults, threats, and speculation about July's family roots issues from Craddock's mouth.
New taunts, all right.
Did that just for you, Morty. Ooh, Morty clicks his teeth together as Craddock builds up steam. You can almost hear him taking notes inside his skull. Craddock finishes his tirade with a grunt. Damn, that July. I mean... I could help if you need it. Craddock studies you for a moment. Yeehaw, you couldn't. He suddenly falls silent. Well, mayhap you can. It's hard work and there's no drinking on my watch. I don't drink, so that's great. The work is long, but at the end of the shift, you are not the least bit tired. Craddock grunts as you return. You did well enough, here's your pay. He tosses you a handful of coins. Now get, we've no more use for you. Okay. I got 10 whole copper for that. Yay. Oh yeah, I need to go back to Bane and tell him that I found Craddock. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do.
Here we are, Basser. I think we can fit you out.
Done.
Done. Also, it's weird to play a male character. Just gonna say it.
All right.
Since I am not a dude. He was around here somewhere. Oh, here he is. Hello, Bane. You see Bane the Sender. As you approach, he looks at you hopefully. Were you successful in finding Craddock, good sir? Yeah. And I pass along your message, although it didn't seem to please him any.
Updated my journal.
You'll always be a dude in our hearts. Thank you? Thank you? Bane doesn't seem to have heard any word after yes, for he smiles and heaves a sigh of relief. Good fortune indeed. Thank you, good sir, thank you. He reaches into his robe and pulls forth a handful of coppers, which he counts out, then hands to you. 30 commons for delivering a message, eh? Fair enough. I usually play female character. I don't want to watch dudes all day. See, I would rather just watch a lady. That's why I love FemShep so much. You were a dude in a past life? You don't know. I mean, I could have been, but you don't know. My dad wanted me to be a dude. That didn't happen. Oh, more than fair, good sir. More than fair. I can say without hesitation that there is no finer profession in all Sigil than that of a runner for the House of Senders. Cool, bye. Okay, cool. See ya. Let's see. What do I want to do now? Yeah, I can't. Mortuary. Look into the matter of the mausoleum's walking dead. Find Nestor's fork. And help her get her revenge. Let's go find those starved dogs. I saw them before. Do you have siblings? I have a sister. I have an older sister.
I'm gone.
I have a sister, but she's nuts. I mean...
All right.
My sister is, a handful. Even though she's older than me. Oh, a Githzerai townsperson. Hello. Hail, Swordringer. I think is what I'm supposed to say. This Gith turns to face you as you approach. Like Dakon, he has a yellow cast to his skin and a gaunt frame. His clothing is a curious blend of sharp colors and dull mud-stained browns. The Gith's dead black eyes flicker over Dakon and then you. Oh. The Githzerai ignores you and turns to Dakon instead. He speaks several clipped words in a strange low tongue, if you understand the inflections correctly. He just said, "All beholden, Zerth." You have a half-sister, a younger one? Huh. Dakon replies in the same tongue. The sentence structure is odd. You think Dakon said, "This one is numbered among the faithful." What's he saying? The Githzerai turns to you as you speak and then turns back to Dakon and speaks again, this time at great length. I'll try. You have difficulty deciphering the sentence structure, but you think he said, "There is one by Dakon's name who is not of the people. It is said that his mind is divided. It is said that he is a Zerth that does not know the words of Zerthamon." Okay. Dakon makes the same reply as before. The tone has changed slightly, but the meaning seems to be intact. "This one is numbered among the faithful." Dakon falls silent, as if to give the words time to sink in. "The one besides me speaks. Will you hear him?" Listen. The Gith's response is so quick it almost has the force of an attack behind it. You're not certain if you got the entire meaning, but it seems the Gith just issued some sort of challenge to Dakon in the form of a question. "Zerth, do you obey the words of this human?" Dakon's reply is a short one, but his speech is slowed, as if he has to drag the words from his throat. "Cha's choice has become mine." Oh. The Gith falls silent for a time. This matter carries the stink of the illithid about it. His eyes flicker across Dakon's face. "I see no chains upon you. You speak your mind. How did this blasphemy come to be?" Oh no. Dakon speaks slowly again. "The chains are my own." His skin seems to take on an ashen shade as he speaks. It sounds like every word is slowly killing him. "Anarch of 100 years, there is no hourglass that can measure the tale. The matter is as twisted as Freehe's roots. Its resolution is one of impossibility and may never come." Dakon frowns. Then his voice strengthens. "The one besides me speaks. Will you hear him?" Wait. The Gith does not look at you. His attention is focused on Dakon. "He may speak. I will hear him." Dakon turns to you. "He will hear you." If you could ask him if..." "Your words are known to me," the Githzerai interrupts. "Face me and speak your mind. I will hear you." Okay, I have some questions. Akali drowning. Try to recall. Essentially, a question whose answer would serve no purpose. This is usually a request to the speaker to make a vague or useless question more specific. The Githzerai make their home on the outer plane of Limbo, a plane of chaos. Stability can only be achieved by shaping the chaotic matter of the plane with the mind. Focus and discipline are necessary for this to occur. Ak-Ali, or Akali? I don't know. Is a foolish Githzeri of myth who was lost on Limbo, and she was barely able to form an island around herself. While adrift in the chaos matter, she met a planewalker who offered to help. Akali asks so many useless and unfocused questions on how to return home, however, that the Isle of Matter dissolved around her and she drowned in Limbo. Okay. Let me be more specific. Can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? It is said she is the queen of this city. Her mind is not known to me. Ah, okay. The gift pauses and then speaks again. Ask your questions, I will hear you. I seek someone named Farad. Do you know of him? That one is not known to me. Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. I'll leave you alone, sir. I mean, I'm so sorry. Let's see. I think this was the way I needed to go. Oh my god, leave me alone. Leave me alone! You thug. Okay.
Done.
I'm pretty sure I saw angry hive dweller. A damsel in distress. Hello? Are you okay? You see a pretty young woman. Her hair is in disarray and the bodice of her dress is torn. She looks about in desperation and then notices you. Hello? She runs up to you and grabs your arm. You notice the front of her dress is stained with blood. Help me, Cutter, please. They're killing my sister. She begins to tug on your arm. Ooh. She looks around wildly. This drunken man who followed us from one of the taverns. We thought he meant no harm. Please, Cutter, there's no more time. Help us. Wait. First you said they were killing your sister, and now you say he is killing her? Which is it? She stares at you, unsure of what to say. I'm distraught. I made a mistake. She glances at the blood that stains her dress. Please help me, Cutter. Examine the blood on her dress. You glance down at her dress and look at the blood. Although it does appear to be real, it has completely dried. It must be hours old. That blood is hours old. What are you up to? You see her eyes flick to the bloodstains and then back to you. You think you can hear a hint of nervousness in her voice. You're mistaken, Cutter. Please help me. My sister lies dying while we tarry. Truth or bluff? What do you mean? Why is one of these a bluff and the other one the truth? Am I bluffing that I'll kill her? Am I being truthful that I'll kill her? Truth. You're up to something. Tell me what's going on or I'll kill you? Oh. She looks into your eyes and then glances at the scars that cover your body. She swallows nervously and you see her pale before your eyes. I'm supposed to lure people into an alley nearby. They're waiting there to take your jink. She looks at you apprehensively. Cool. There's so much dialogue to read in this game. It's the reason I haven't replayed it. This bit is worse when you don't play it in 640 by 480 since the text is so small you need reading glasses. Yeah. I got this on a 32-inch monitor so I can read. Let me give you some advice or get out of here and don't come back. Get out of here. She nods curtly and then backs away from you. She hesitates for a moment and turns to leave. Thank you, Cutter. She sprints off. Goodbye. Goodbye.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
He calls it Sigil. Is it supposed to be Sigil? I thought it was Sigil. Well, no matter. As you know, I pronounce things the way I like. Oh, here we go. Here's one of these. Oh, woo! Hello. This wild-eyed man is hunched over, barking and howling at the top of his lungs. Beneath his thick matted hair, you can make out a series of strange tattoos. They run the range from screaming faces to bizarre geometric shapes to what appear to be lines of verse. He is almost naked, but the dirt and filth covering him gives the semblance of modesty. Hello. The man whirls on you and gives a low growl. He draws out the growl for a few seconds and starts barking violently at you. In the distance, you can hear answering barks. I said, hello. The man's barking ends with a snarl and he leaps at you. If this is how you want to die, Wolfman. Ow. I mean...
Die. I'm hurt.
Oh god, I'm hurt. That wasn't enough. Yoink. Do you think he noticed? No. He didn't notice. Good. Don't worry about it, man.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Barking wilder. Hello? This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. It looks like he hasn't trimmed his hair in years. It's so long it forms a veil over his eyes. He has a long, stringy mustache caked with grease and sweat, and the tips of the mustache droop so much that they have become tangled in his ragged beard. Hello. I'm just gonna make all these dogmen very angry by saying, hello. The man stops in mid-snarl, and he reaches up to part the curtain of hair that covers his eyes. As his withered hand pulls away his dirty locks, several strange, puce-colored bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is moon-pale and creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy eyebrows form a V as he stares at you. Hand might take the moon fly too? Moons, snoom, noom? What is that? Yeah. Heck it. The man frowns, but his eyebrows tilt upward in a reverse V, creating a bizarre expression. You have no idea how he accomplished the facial expression, but it makes you uncomfortable watching the muscles beneath his face shift into the new pattern. You can't tell whether he's angry, curious, both, or neither. Singe Kispeak, a man, answers, prefer a woodwoman heart. A single kiss speaks a woman's heart, but a man's answer is what you would prefer? Okay, but know this, my answer is a question, and an answer from you is what I would prefer. The man seems mesmerized by your voice. With every word you speak, a light flickers in his eyes. Barking wilder am I am. A wanting, asking him, may you may? Cool. Who or what are you? Kaosh, he stutters out the word as if having difficulty getting his tongue around it. Some say Jousitex? Sure. I say Stekisoaks? Chaos man. Chaos man. Men no. Nem no. Men yes. 3 no's make a yes. What? He hunches down on his knees and begins to rock back and forth, singing in a childlike soprano. Chaos man, hop along home. Affection it is, yet we are alone. Ah. So you're one of the Chaos Men. Very well. I had some other questions, I guess. He claps his hands delightedly, like a child at a festival, then gives a howling shout. Question! Question! I'm looking for a man named Farad. Do you know of him? Barking Welder shrugs, then responds in a sing-song voice. Fair odd? Not fair, not odd, lost not, help not, he growls to himself as if to clear his throat. Maybe you lose him first, then ask me, then fair odds it will be? Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Well, that's a tree with one snap branch too many, Morty rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with Shoutix chief. They're a barmy bunch. I thought I might be able to learn something from him. Never mind, let's go. I mean, I guess I'll go. What is this? Painted door to Tenement of Thugs. The door is locked. What you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Examine the door. Other than the skill of the artist, there's nothing remarkable about the painting. The door has been painted on a rough stone wall. You can feel the stone and mortar beneath the painted wooden texture. Okay. Cool. Cool. Can I go this way? Doesn't look like it. Okay. What is this? Oddly enough, this grillwork appears to have been grown, not forged. Interesting. And what is this? A tattoo parlor? Oh, but I don't like needles. But I'm curious. Fell. Hello. You see a Dabus, but something about it strikes you as odd. It has the same shock of white hair, the same greenish cast to its skin, the same pair of goat horns. Then you suddenly realize this one is walking on the ground, not floating. For some reason, that makes you uneasy. I had some questions for you. The Dabus waits. Who are you? As you're about to ask, you suddenly realize you already know the Dabus' name. His name is Fel. As if in response, the Dabus inclines his head slightly, and a lone symbol appears above its head. It is blurry at first, then resolves into a white oval with a black lightning bolt through it. I feel like I know you, Fel. Fel bows reverently, and a stream of symbols swirl about his head, rotating clockwise, then counterclockwise. It takes a moment to translate. This is the first time, and not the first time, you've come to this place. Do you know who I am? Another series of symbols materialize quickly and sharply into focus above Fel's head. The translation comes to you just as quickly and sharply as the symbols themselves, and as if you have translated the exact same string many times before. Yes, but I'm not permitted to tell your story. Why not?
Updated my journal.
For a moment, there's no response from Fel. Then a stream of rebuses appear, as if trickling out of Fel's mind. My apologies, I cannot change the nature of a man. You can't explain why, but the last sentence sends a crawling sensation through your skull. Nature of a man? What does that mean? The symbols that appear above Fel almost mirror the previous stream. My apologies, I cannot say. Okay, I guess I have another question for you. The Dabus waits. What is this place? A slow train of symbols materialize around Fel's head. The symbols take several moments to resolve, starting with simple lines, then fleshing themselves out into breathtaking colors. This is where I tattoo color and life upon flesh and bone. Oh, can I see what tattoos you have? Oh. Tattoos. Huh. What do they do? Usable only by the nameless one. Cool. +1 save versus paralyzation, +1 to luck. Tattoos work like magic rings and such. You can find more powerful throughout the game. Oh. Huh. This tattoo can only call upon its luck ability a limited number of times. When the tattoo's power is exhausted, however, the charisma bonus will remain. What about the wisdom? Tattoo of accuracy. This tattoo has 2 concentric rings with lines radiating from the center. When inscribed on the skin, the wearer's perceptions of distance and balance become heightened, giving their attacks greater accuracy. Tattoo of bloodletting. This tattoo has a barbed whip inscribed on it. When the wearer strikes an opponent in combat, the tattoo flares and the whip takes an extra bite out of the opponent. Oh. Strength. slight bonus to the user's strength, making his physical attacks more damaging and allowing him to carry more weight. Cool. Insight, intelligence, yeah. This tattoo adds a slight bonus to the user's intelligence, allowing him a greater chance of gaining memories and aiding his mage skills. Revelation, +2. Spirit wisdom, yeah. Adds a slight bonus to the user's wisdom, allowing him a greater chance of gaining memories and giving him a greater percentage of experience points. Tattoo of the soul, extra wisdom, action. Oh, dexterity. Health, obviously going to be constitution. Presence, charisma. Enduring. +3 to base hit points. Warding. +1 to armor class. This tattoo is a minor ward against physical attacks. It hardens the wearer's skin, making them more difficult to hurt in combat. Cool. Do I have anything that he will buy? Probably not. No. Okay. I want to ask him what's in that thing behind him. So how much are you liking the book? My throat's gonna hate me for this, to be honest. But, I don't know. I'm not far enough in. It's interesting. But, you know. Zombies. What lies beyond that curtain, Fel? A caravan train of symbols slowly materialize around Fel, one by one. It is my gallery. Your discarded skins are my canvas. I admire you. I am saddened for you. So what after Planescape? I'm still deciding. I'm thinking it might be Mass Effect, though. Because I really want to play. Did I hear Kitty? No. My cats are sleeping. Yeah, the story's a bit vague in the beginning. Yeah, it feels like it. SCS Baldur's Gate? No. No. You already saw me suffer through it. On normal mode. Which, by the way, I am proud of myself for actually beating Melisande on normal and not easy. Because, you know, I tried and then I still died. So then when I reloaded, I was back on normal. Saddened for me, why? Another caravan of symbols form around Fel, this time forming a circle. The mark of torment lies upon your flesh. Tragedies and loss have built themselves upon it, like stones upon a fountain. No, a foundation. You have endured great pain. Did you beat the Demogorgon? Did I beat the Demogorgon? Yes? I couldn't remember. I guess I did. Oh yeah, I did fight him! That's right, that's the one that, at first I said, nah, I used the scroll, and then I went back because it was anticlimactic, and then I fought him. Are you sure you played Baldur's Gate? I mean, there's videos of me doing it. I mean, there's videos of me doing it. Luckily. But like I said, my memory's not all that great. I remember a few things. +1 to having to replay it just in case. God. Maybe eventually, but you guys know I have a list of games that I want to play. What do you mean? A long string of rebuses appear above the Fel's head, then surrounds his arms like manacles. I admire you because you have never surrendered to the weight of these losses, despite the fact their charms hang on you still. Another blind playthrough? I mean, kinda. Every playthrough I do is a blind playthrough, because I can't remember. Except Dragon Age. Those don't have to be blind anymore because I've played them so many times. Mass Effect will be kind of blind, because I can't remember everything that happens and I only played through it once. Go on. A long string of rebuses appears above Fel's head, then falls, covering him like a cloak. These losses blanket this life and all of your past ones. You shed lives like a molting serpent. You are exploring the infinite paths of life. Apparently all you remember is your favorite husbando. True! Garrus Vakarian. I love him. I love him! I do. I'm waiting for my pillowcase to come in, but it hasn't yet. But I did get the hug pillow. Women also the one in Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, Asterion. Look. If the romance interests me, then I'm gonna remember it. Thankfully, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't finished yet. I think, yeah, it isn't finished yet. One day. One day. A long string of rubises appear above Fell's head, then falls silently to the floor, streaming out behind him like a shadow. Take with you this warning. Each of your lives casts a shadow on existence. You must travel to a place where these shadows have gone mad and regrets have scarred the earth. Oh. There's always the Ascension mod for Baldur's Gate 2, throw in a ball that restore the difficulty and add a lot to the final boss fights. I don't need that. I don't need that. I spent a total of maybe 3 or 4 hours on Melisande. So I don't... Reread the part that said shadow. I haven't heard the word enough times yet. Which is mandatory mod. SCS, no. Is there anything else you can tell me? A brief series of paper-thin rubises appear in an orderly row next to Fell, then vanish into glowing motes. Do not sign anything. Oh. That sounds about right for a first playthrough? Yeah. Well, the first stream of it, I didn't have Wish, so I had no way to restore anything, and I ran out. And then the second time I did have Wish, and it still took me like 2 hours, so, you know. Okay, I won't sign anything, I guess. Another series of rubises appear, forming a spiral. They have the texture of a question about them. Do you feel complete? So when are you playing Witcher? I could also play The Witcher. I have them all. And Neverwinter Nights. That one I don't own, but I do own The Witcher. I've never played 1 and 2. I've only played part of 3, but I got stuck on Skellige because I wanted to find all the treasure. So, you know how that goes. I don't. In fact, ever since I woke up in the mortuary, I feel like something's missing. Something inside. Fel nods, and a series of symbols materialize into a halo around him. You're strong. Keep faith, and you shall become whole again. Thanks, Fel. Recently bought Witcher 2, actually. I think it's still on sale for $3. Nice. Yeah, I bought them during one of those Steam sales. I think it was a Steam winter sale. So I bought all 3.
Done.
But then I only played 3 because, you know, it was the prettiest. Drunk. Thug. Harlot. A long while ago, I meant to buy Witcher 2 and 3 because I already had 1 on GOG. Ah. Okay, let's see. She asked me to kill 3 of her number. Okay, I need to find another savage dog. But you accidentally ended up buying 1 and 3? You liked 1 so much, you bought it twice. You find Skyrim better than Witcher, but played it with mods too? Yeah, I also have played Skyrim. I got all of the achievements in regular base Skyrim, I think. Not in special edition. Good news is I now have all of The Witcher on Steam. I mean, it's a good series. A good series of games. Also, I love Geralt, so, you know. You know how it is. Yeah, this guy. Skyrim is amazing for its community and modding. It is. True. Hello! I said hello! Apparently saying hello to dogmen makes them angry.
Hurt.
Oh no.
Done.
Oh gee, oh gee, oh gee, oh gee. I forgot I was still really hurt. Whoopsie. No, I don't want to use that. I'll just use my bandages. Granted, Skyrim barely has a story, but still. Yeah, I mean, it has one. Oh, I can't use my spells yet. True, I play Skyrim for the combat. I play it for mods. Such as the one that turns all dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage. Because that one is funny and I love it. Okay, is that enough? A few blocks directly south of the mortuary. I could probably find these starved ducks there. We need to see you play Skyrim for the hell of it sometime, just to judge how you mod it. Oh, you want to judge me?
In enduring, grow strong.
I mean, yes. Well, for the most part, I do aesthetic mods. I played with a mod called Requiem. It's amazing. I think did I play with Requiem? I don't remember. I looked into it. But I also added a mod that made me part dragon, because, you know, Dragonborn. So, it's cool. You have a whipping tail. You again. The woman turns to face you, her lips peeling back in a snarl. You have news for Sevtai? I found the starved dogs barking and penned 3 of them in the dead book. How you of you? Right.
Updated my journal.
The powers be not blind in their justice this day. The woman reaches into her spider-like hair and draws forth a copper earring. Here you are. A pretty bit it should fetch. 'Tis worth 33 coppers at least, I'm sure. It belonged to one of me sisters, but she won't be needing it anymore. Yeah, 'cause she's dead. I just avenged her, I guess. Oh, and Skyrim doesn't have any good romanceable men or women. I mean, that's kind of true. I like Farkas. You should stream your Skyrim build, if only just a little. I mean, you may be disappointed to find out that I do Sneaky Thief. Sneaky Archer Thief. I mean... Okay. Let's find something to do. Try playing Skyrim without using any skill points and the difficulty scale a bit better. No more killing Alduin with 3 hits.
I'm gone.
I mean, I play on baby mode anyway. Y'all know I'm not about the fighting.
Done.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to have a good time and feel powerful. Did you see the amazing channel I linked? I did not. Oh, rats! Oh my god. Huh? Kill rat! Kill rat? Okay. Or use the Requiem mod, yeah. It's a kitty who talks to their owner with buttons. I've tried to do that with my cats, but they don't like the buttons. They're not a fan. Mostly, I think it just scares them.
All right.
Well, it scares Vivi. Marshmallow doesn't afraid of nothing. Okay, well, nothing but rats in there, I guess. Rat bone. I will talk to Ratbone. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What you want? I got some questions. My name's Ratbone Cutter. I'm a thief for hire in the employ of Sharegrave, the boss of the collectors you see around this square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quiet-like and how to fight if they runs into a spot of trouble. That's likely the only question I'll answer for ye. Cutter? He sniffs and shrugs. Oh. Interesting. I'm looking for Farad. Do you know where he is? Ratbone shakes his head. Nah, I don't. Here he's nearby, though. Some of his lads come running through at times, making for some hidey hole that's who knows where. Somewhere up around those elevated platforms, I'll bet. But it's none of me business. He shrugs and spits on the ground. Live and let live, says Ratbone. Where's your boss? He nods towards the large, dilapidated house beside him. Careful, though, Cutter. He don't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Sharegrave's not even his real name. Just what me and some of the others calls him. Okay. I was looking for Sharegrave for something, but I don't remember what. We'll see if he wants to murder me. Hello? Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little that's left is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Oh no, danger eyes. Would you be Sharegrave? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave, Cutter? A man called Pox referred me to Sharegrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farad. Yeah, Skyrim without mods is difficult to look at. It's hard to look at. And it's less fun. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about Old Blood Farad for? What do I say to this guy? Do I tell him that he stole from me? Or do I tell him that I just want to meet him? He stole something from me and I want it back. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we're living or dead, he chuckles. What do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead, you follow? You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now, there's only so many debtors at any one time. My Bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering debtors, that's that much less jink that goes into our pockets. He's taking bodies, too? Aye. So...
Updated my journal.
The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now, I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil. He frowns, tapping at his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all of the debtors are coming from. Interesting. I could find out for you. Oh, aye, and how would you do that? All I need to do is find him. Let me worry about the rest.
Updated my journal.
Heh. You got it. I'll even give you 100 copper commons for your trouble. Go up on the platforms, follow them to the north and west, and you'll come to a gate that leads to Farad's bolt hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal. And if anyone asks, you don't know me and we never had this talk, you hear? Of course. I know better than to ask questions to a man who says, you don't know me. Yep.
All right.
But how long would you say this game is, by the way? Just so I have a frame of reference when to start panicking about the next game that I need to play. Because I put 100 hours into both Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. 2 months? No. Oh no. Roughly. Yeah. About 200 hours or so if you do all the side quests. Oh. This archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. As you come close, however, the archway's outline begins to shimmer. You notice the handful of junk you've been carrying around begins to shimmer as well. I had this junk for a reason. Thrust it into the archway. The wall of refuse flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself, revealing an open space beyond it. A passage or portal seems to have formed within the frame of the archway. Done. I'm going in. Oh. Cool. Now I'm here. What does that do for me? Maybe less depends on how good you are at following the threads. I just walk around knowing nothing. I mean, I kinda know nothing. The underbelly of this platform is thick with razor vine. It looks like it is holding the platform together. To be honest, Valet is kind of walking me through the game, so it might not take as long. But I know that might annoy some people. So, if you're not into that sort of thing, then that's fair. But I figure it's easier to have someone who loves the game at least tell me where to go, so I'm not wandering around lost for hours on end. But, you know. Let's see. A ragged, middle-aged collector approaches as you enter the area. He quickly looks over you and then sneers. Don't know you. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance either. The collector continues to glare at you. Is there a problem? The problem, as I be seeing it, Burke, is that you continue to breathe in my presence, he spits. We call it hints, tips, and it's definitely not spoilers. I mean... yeah. Hints and tips. Useful hints and tips. Where to go. So I don't get lost. He's not here anymore. I can't help you since I haven't played it since it came out. I only remember a few parts of it. It's fine. I'll wander around while he's gone. And then he just has to catch up. Like when I got that box yesterday and he immediately was like, you need to get rid of it. Help, help, help. Let's see. Collecting bodies before they're dead sounds like a good way to meet the lady. You seem to talk some sense into the collector as he turns away from you. Watch your back, Cutter. Most of you will talk to you with their blade before their bone box. And if you stay much longer, I'd be doing the same. Whatever. Whatever. Trash Warren's thug. Looks like these piles of rags are used as beds.
I'm gone.
Interesting. Excuse me. I'm just gonna take your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Too shy to help, just like the popcorn. I mean, that's not true. You've helped before, Quark, but that was with Baldur's Gate. This looks like it was part of some more permanent structure, perhaps buried in the surrounding trash. What is this? What am this? More junk! Let me just pick up a bunch of junk. I'm sure I'll need it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a hoarder. Whoa. The thugs! Get them!
Damn.
Ooh, a A jagged knife.
Did you see that?
I also let you sort out the trouble by yourself, not saying anything. It was rough being quiet.
Damn.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
I hear your words.
I guess pick these up. You're just gonna carry weapons for me. I mean...
Yeah?
But
I'm
even
gone.
then, there was that one person who came into my stream that was like, there's too much backseating. I was like, what? Huh? Quark doesn't tell me nothing. Unless I specifically ask and am having huge troubles. Gave you all the info you needed on spellcasting, too bad you decided to ignore it. Hee. I mean... It helps a lot when you can get a good measure of the streamer's sense of humor. That's true. I don't even know how to explain my sense of humor, to be honest. But like... You know, I'm here. I think things are funny sometimes. Ooh, gimme a stiletto. Stabby stabby. 1 to 4 piercing, 1 to 3 piercing. Okay, alright, okay. Dirty rat charm. For the dirty rat skull. I must be hilarious because I've made you laugh once. I mean... I also make me laugh, though. Am I hilarious? I don't know about that. Hello? Huh? A collector! Get him! Who are you? I don't know. Die! Was that a mistake? Was that a mistake? Was that a mistake? Probably. Probably. Honestly, I question your sanity if you don't make yourself laugh. Like, you poor, poor person. Yoink. Uh-oh. Tell jokes you think are funny. I always tell jokes I think are funny. And then I apologize anyway. Like, I'm so sorry you have to listen to me. And then I remember you're here by choice. So, I shouldn't apologize. But I do it anyway. You know, sometimes you tell a bad pun and you just... The only thing you can say is, sorry. What did the coffee say to the tea? I don't know. Damn, you're tasty? False. Coffee. Gross. Sup, bish? As you enter the room, a large, heavyset man gets up from his chair and approaches you. "'Lo there! Name's Bish. Who might you be?" "I don't have a name." Oh, wait. Didn't Fail say to always lie that my name is Adon? I think I remember... I can't remember if he said always say my name is Adon or never say that my name is Adon. Uh-oh. My memory is failing me. I just imagine your character saying, "I don't have a name," just through tears. Some people want to stream their way and complain if it's not precisely how they want it. I saw that a lot in Successfully Lost chat, since she talks a lot and we have much fun. Some watchers say, quiet and play. They should go watch YouTube replays. Yeah. Like, I just want to hang out with people, but I'm also mad peepo shy. And also, there's a pandemic. So this is the best way to hang out with people. And also, this gives me an excuse to play games that I've never played before. So, you know. Do you know why Stephen Hawking disappeared for 2 weeks when he dressed like Santa? No. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me. His wheelchair got stuck in the chimney. Oh no! It would, wouldn't it? We here to have fun and play. A little. Yeah. I mean, I could honestly just turn this stream around, become a just chatting streamer, but usually you have to have a cam for that, and no thank you. No thank you. I'm still trying to remember. I think... Wait, that wasn't how he died, right? Oh, I don't think so. Or a hot tub streamer. I don't even have a hot tub anymore. I used to. Used to have a hot tub, but I never went in it because I hate to get wet. Because I'm one of those people who, like, I hate taking a shower because I hate to get wet. But once I'm in the shower, I enjoy the shower. You know? She started Twitch by selling her hot tub. True facts. You're a cat IRL, kinda. I'm gonna lie and say my name is Adon. Because I think that's what Failfink said to do, and I trust him on video game. Odd what? Bish stares plainly at you, then shakes his head violently. I never seen you before, and Farad didn't tell me about no Adon coming around. You notice his hand moving slightly or slowly towards his weapon. You best be telling me what you're doing here, Burke. Nothing, sir. Do I try to talk this guy into thinking that Farad doesn't trust him? Also, yeah, anybody who's watching, you're welcome to join the Discord. I promise it's a chill time. Also, there's memes. There's 2 meme channels. If that's not enough meme channels for you, I can always add more. But Quark already got confused and posted in the wrong meme channel, so we might just stick to 2. It happens when you have 2. And cat memes, true. Perhaps Rod's confidence in you does not extend as far as you might think. Oh, I got some XP for that. Bish snorts at you. Well, you tell him he'd best be readjusting those thoughts if he expects my men and me to keep watch over this bleeding sinkhole. He sheathes his weapon and motions at a trapdoor located on the floor. On with ya. Heck yeah. Thanks. No more confusing me, please. I mean... But we had to have 2 meme channels. Maybe you've had bad experience with Discord, got hacked twice? Oh no! I don't think anyone on my Discord would hack you. I don't think. Because you do have to pass a test to be able to see things. It's a very hard test. You have to read the rules. Buried villagers. There was a test? Oh, that. Yeah.
I'm gone.
It's a very hard test. Village thugs. Kuyin? Wish I had something to drink. Me too. I should drink my Gatorade. Ooh, a seamstress's house. I just clicked a button. Was that a test? Was I supposed to read the text? Yep. Speaking of which, hydrate. I know. I have to get my shot tomorrow, so... And also read a bunch. So, you know how it is. With water, not alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. It's a Gatorade.
All right.
Marta. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, she's this kind of seamstress. Yet you're taking shots? No, I'm glugging. You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin, and she has a sour, curd-faced expression. She is mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. Hello. Reading. It's just like playing Planescape Torment. Nothing wrong with alcohol, perhaps before 10 a.m. Well, if I were drinking, it's 12:58 a.m. So, technically before 10 a.m. And also after 10 a.m. at the same time. The woman doesn't appear to hear you. Instead, she stumbles back to one of the long tables and begins picking at one of the corpses. Come on now, she clicks her teeth. Don't be all difficult on Marta. He's being difficult, isn't he, Marta? Yes, yes he is. It's 3:58 a.m. in the EST. Cheers, let's drink. Nope, I'll just drink my Gatorade. I don't think I should get smashed before I, you know, get my second COVID shot. From what you can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth with only her hands and fingernails. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel and a mallet and thwacks at the gums until the tooth snaps free, then puts it into a bag at her waist. Ha! My teeth hurt now. Oh my god. What are you doing? Marta leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. Ah! She catches her breath, then hisses angrily at the corpse on the table. If dead you or not, you might have said something earlier, false corpse, nasty corpse, yes. Haves you no shame? Did you at least see the super cute large kitty? I mean, I jumped right from work to this, so I didn't take a good look at the Discord. I'm gonna be real. But I will look at it after the stream. Vodka time, emergency! God. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my voice. You are the one who should be shamed, knocking out my teeth like that. Have you no respect for the dead? Ha! Marta puts her hands on her hips and puffs up indignantly. Likes you cared for your teeth, all rotted and scored and syrup brown. Wonder they's hadn't plopped out of your bone box. She scratches her head. Isn't that right, Marta? Aye, all rotten gone they are. Throw voice. Oh, you will be punished for your evil teeth-taking, Marta. I shall haunt you until the end of your days. I'm bullying this woman with throwing my voice. Ha! Yous hears this, Marta, do yous? Marta's face scrunches up like a wrung rag. I hears it, Marta, I hears it. With a grunt, she starts pounding the corpse with her fists, making meaty thwacks with every hit. Haunt me, will you? Take this, and this. Oh, stop, stop. I will haunt you no longer. Forgive me. Damnable debtors. Marta takes a deep breath and lets the chisel fall to her side. That's more like it, eh, Marta? Yes, yes. Corpse quiet. Yes. Hey, actually, it was me talking. Marta squints and turns. Eh? How's you get over there so fastest? She mumbles to herself. Marta, how did he do that? No glimmer, no glimmer. This gravebait's blind and near deaf. Oh, that was Morty. This gravebait's blind and near deaf. Marta's still mumbling to herself something about corpses and gratitude, which you don't quite catch. Now, I'm no Mr. Rogers, yes, but I think she's not very bright. I mean, I think she's blind and near deaf. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
Marta, did this one ask whose I was? Aye, he did, he did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine. I am Marta. Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. She turns away, back to the corpse, singing her name to herself. What you doing? Marta turns back to the corpse with a huff. I'm trying to get this Burke to give up his stitches and his teethies. Or his stitchies and his teethies. And he isn't recuperating. No. She wags her finger, as if lecturing a small child. Stubborn as stone, isn't he, Marta? Yes, or she pouts. Yes, he is. Stitchies and teethies? What are you talking about? Gotta pulls the stitchies out. The teethies. Marta, perhaps you could gives me a hand. I have been giving you a hand, old batty. No needs to take that tone with me. Pulling out the stitchies and teethies, yes. And the thingies inside. Why are you pulling out the corpse's teeth and stitches?
Updated my journal.
Put 'em aside, Marta. That's what I does here. She scratches her head. Aye, Marta, we do. Stitchy thread and teethies are precious. Can be turned into jink-jink. Strip the corpses we bring ya, they tell Marta. Pull out teethies, stitchies, thingies inside the corpse, strip 'em cold, and then we'll sell 'em to the dusties. Oh, what do you find in the bodies? I mean, guts, probably. Thingies, thingies, she gives a lopsided shrug. The others takes them. Oh, who? Fat-faced gimme pig Quint and other crutch hobble crutch Farad. Ain't it that right, Marta? She gives a queer smile and nods. Aye, it is, Marta. Farad, where is he? Marta shrugs. Where's Farad? This one asks. He's here, Marta, isn't he? She nods. Aye, Farad is here's, Marta. One of the buildings here he is. Cool, cool. Bye. Goodbye. I'm done talking to you, Marta. I can't handle it anymore. Oh, a needle and thread. Okay, I can't go any further that way. You still have Icewind Dale. I do.
Done.
But I don't know if I want to play that immediately after this. Some more thugs? Anything here? Radine. Hello? You see a woman with a lined face and drab clothing. Her eyes are far away and there seems to be a new vitality rising up under her skin, as if she'd been given a new life. There's a pattern tattoo around her neck. She starts when you speak to her. What do you want? I just want to ask some questions. I heard you say disco? That's on the list maybe, but I don't own it. Icewind Dale is more fighting and very little dialogue. It's the opposite of Planescape. I'm bad at the fighting. Very bad. Mayhap I got answers for you, and mayhap I don't. Tell me about this place. The Buried Village? Nice enough place, I suppose, if you don't mind the stench of corpses being torn open, garbage heaped on the roof, and the constant scurrying of rats around here. Much colder with only a name and no number to protect you, that's for sure. Tell me about your name. Me, I got 2 names now, and I'll show you only one. Don't want you stealing the new one, hee hee. You can call me Radine, pet, and I'll hold this other name tight to myself, I will. What other CRPGs are there? I'm sure there's some. 2 names, eh? Must be nice to have them. Icewind Dale has most regular fighting, less spellcasting. Boo. But also, that makes it slightly easier because I don't have to cast a bajillion spells that I don't cast anyway. Hi, Poppet. It is. Can you give me some other answers? Tell me about that tattoo. This squirmy thing? It's an identifying number. It's my number, gave to me by a kind man who saw me cold without the protection of numbers to back me up. Now I got it, and I'm happier than I ever been before. Cool. How does it work? Safety in numbers, and with safety comes warmth, and with warmth comes comfort. Numbers can do it all for you, dearie, as long as you respect their power. Cool. Bye. I couldn't get a tattoo, because that's needle. Oh, they want to fight me. However, clerics have more powerful spells, but overall more fighting. I see. Hello? You see a haggard woman, her care-lined face showing every scar the years have left upon her. Her eyes are knowing and tired, and she sniffles as she speaks. What is it you're wanting from me? Just some stuff. Divinity Original Sin. Well, yeah, I have that on the list too. I mean, I should give you guys a poll, even though I'll ignore it. Tyranny, I don't have that one. Your parties are usually full fighters with hybrid casters. Just do it anyway. Yeah. I can put something on the Discord and show you the games that I own. So you have to pick through those. Just the answers to some questions. Go on, what do you want to know? Who are you? Curious about Tyranny. Please no more Divinity Original Sin. I haven't even played it yet, though. Who I am, she laughs bitterly. Might as well ask for a grain of sand's name, Cutter, because that's about as important as I am. That's an uplifting viewpoint. What you doing? If you want more Bioware, I can recommend Knights of the Old Republic and Jade Empire. It's already enough? Oh no. Yeah, I've never played Knights of the Old Republic. Interesting. What am I doing? Why, just trying to eke out a hard scrabble life under Ragpicker Square and steering clear of those who put me here in the first place. That's what I'm doing. Okay, goodbye. That'd be Pog.
All right.
I mean, like I said, I think I want to play Mass Effect. Since Legendary came out, and I want to play so bad.
Gone.
So bad. I want to see if they really fixed stuff. Also, I miss FemShep. As FemShep. Crazy Dave is playing DOS at the moment, and it's, sorry to say it, I just cannot like that game. I mean, that's fair. You don't gotta like it. But I've never played it or even seen anything about it, so I want to experience it. You see a short, fat-faced man who is covered in filth and grime. He smells bad and his teeth are rotten. He wheezes as he looks you up and down and says, "I'm Quint. You new?" Yeah. He looks at you suspiciously. You selling or trading, huh? Yes. His eyes narrow even further. Dealing, huh? With me or everybody, Burke? Which, huh? With you? Just me? Huh? Yeah, just with you. That's so, huh? Let's deal, huh? Okay. Imagine finally playing all the CRPGs. I mean, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if there's enough time. I mean, there probably is, but there's games that I want to play. I did watch some Mass Effect. I struggle to see why it's so good. Perhaps I was wrong, shrugs. I mean, it's not for everybody. Angleless eye? Ooh. Shamanic rod. The gunplay is pretty good. Guess what I'm bad at? That part. And if you talk to everyone, you can really get to know the characters. I really like a lot of the characters in Mass Effect. Like, I do. I enjoy them.
All right.
What? Yoink? Thanks, Quint. Still haven't found Farad. Hello? You see a ragged man clad in patchwork clothes. He reeks of smoke and trash and has a yellowish cast to his skin. He looks askew at you. What do you want from me, Cutter? Just answers to some questions. Make it fast, Cutter. I got some mouths to feed. Who are you? Ain't important, Cutter. Slipped twixt the cracks too long ago. Or maybe that was me da. One way or another, I'm just another one trying to make a living any way I can. Cool. What you doing? Trying to make a living. What's it look like? Only I keep getting asked questions and it's stopping me from that. You done yet? Okay. Sorry? I mean, I guess I'm sorry? Morty! Morty!
Huh? Okay.
Get out of my way.
I'm gone.
Yoink. The characters and their development throughout the trilogy, they're so alive. I've cried plenty of times playing Mass Effect.
I will hear you.
Since I've only ever done one playthrough, I can't say I've cried over it many times. But I did cry playing Mass Effect. Ojo the Leatherhead's home. Ah, entrance to Farad's court.
All right.
Okay. I'll go this way. Ooh, and Persona. Yeah. Persona. I don't have any good way to play Persona on stream, though.
I'm gone.
Unfortunately. On the PC, well. Yeah, but I don't know if emulators are good enough. I mean, it is 2021, but I haven't looked into it. Wow! Yeah, don't post links. You'll get deleted. It's on Steam? P4? See, I prefer P3 and P5. There's nothing wrong with P4, I just prefer 3 and 5. Yeah, but still Persona 4 Golden, yeah. And on the PC, yeah. I don't know, I like Persona 3. Well, Persona 3 Portable. P1 best radio channel in Denmark. Let's see. You see a burly man with a slack jaw. The spark of intelligence is, in his eyes, little more than a brief flare. Who are you? He blinks at you. Point at him. Who are you? Ojo. Okay, Ojo, I have some questions for you. Ojo just stares. What you doing? Well, yeah, there's no links on my stream. You know this. Persona 4 has better music and some good talk shows. See, I like the Persona 3 and the Persona 5 music a lot because Persona 3 is this weird, like, hip-hop-y stuff, but it's, like, awesome. And then P5 is jazzy, which I love. Love it. Heartbreak is good. We are not trusted people. Well, you know. I have those Get Famous bots show up all the time, and I don't want them to even have a chance, since I have no, moderators who can watch my streams. Because they're all asleep. Like, responsible adults. Ojo talk. He stops abruptly and begins massaging his hand. Examine his hand. There's a small inflamed scab on his skin. As you watch, he peels the scab away again. Gross. I became famous several times, though. What happened to your hand? Bit. Who bit you? Ojo looks towards one of the walls and then turns back to you, eyes narrowed and corner of his mouth twitching. Who you? You leave. Okay. Okay, goodbye. I mean, I don't want to become famous. That would be too much pressure.
Done.
Sorry, pulling your leg here. P4 is in Program 4 is one of the state-run radio channels here in Sweden, just like they have in Denmark. Oh. I see.
I'm gone.
This is Farad? He's an old dude? Hello? Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted, as if he tried to walk two directions at once and paid the price. I've done that before. His maggoty-colored skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He is mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room. Yeah, I want to look around the room first. Before I talk to Farad. What's he got in here? What you got in here, Farad? I mean, a weird-looking hand chair. Okay, I guess I'll talk to him. Hey. Hello.
Updated my journal.
Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. Tisn't my steady crop of jink come to Farad's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse. He smiles a wicked grin. Have you come to ask Farad for another jaunt into the mortuary walls? So I've come to Farad before to murder me, it sounds like. Farad, I've come for information. I've been told that you know something about me. Actually, it's up to P8 now? Wow. I mean, I don't even know all the radio stations we have. Just here in Washington. Or just here where I am in Washington. Know something about you. The light in Farad's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling slightly as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. Corpse? No. Yes? His eyes meet yours. Ah! No. What is it? Farad's studying you with a dead even gaze. Tisn't a mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games. No time for Farad to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for? Denmark, communist country, according to Right Wing USA. I mean, everywhere that isn't America is seen as a communist country. You know, that's just how the Right Wing USA does it. Let's see. Do I tell him the truth? I have forgotten myself, and I was told to seek you out, that you would know something of me. Or I need answers, Farad. I was told you could provide them. I guess I'll tell him the truth. I don't care. Farad licks his lips. They make a rasping sound, like dry parchment on sand. Blech. Now, who told you such a thing? Corpse? Well, no one told me exactly. There were these tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out if I ever forgot myself. Ah, so little said, so much told. Farad falls silent, and suddenly, you have a feeling that Farad is dissecting you, like a corpse on a mortuary slab. I know much you would know. Much, yes, much indeed. Farad smiles slowly, the folds of flesh on his face peeling back like a curtain. What do you know of me? Farad licks his lips, then settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. No, not free, the question you ask. His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost. Okay. Farad taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. The village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker Square. Yeah? Chambers, vaults, corridors, filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine. What is it? A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle. As Farad speaks, his words start echoing as if two people were speaking. You know you've heard them before, from your own lips. It is a sphere made of bronze, ugly, feels like an egg to the touch, and it smells of rotten custard. Am I right? Farad falls deathly silent for a moment, then nods. Yes, how much do you hide from me, corpse? He chuckles. Did you return to see if I remember what it is I want? Do you know where it is? Ah, Farad's sigh is like shifting sand. And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. Farad tisks. It may be in the catacombs or the waters run deep, deep. The same people that claim that Australia doesn't exist. Yeah, what's that? Australia? Huh? Never heard of it. Kangaroos? Don't know them. Okay, I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket. There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse. He holds up a withered finger. One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whether they know it or not. There's much I know about you, much that you would want to know. I mean... Again, this truth or bluff. Am I threatening to kill him? And here am I lying about threatening to kill him? I don't know. Okay, I'll see about finding the sphere for you in exchange for what you know. Very well, a deal struck, a deal made. Farad cracks his crutch sharply against the flagstones. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate at the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste, make haste. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. A bronze sphere. All right. Okay. So he said, go south. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh god, these thugs still want to fight me. If you want to fight me, then fight me. Hello? Why are we turned around? I'll fight you. Behind my back. Get back here, you punk. Get back here. He's running.
Die.
He's afraid.
All right.
Whoop. Yoink. Yoink. Running again. Stop running. Oh my god. Can you magic missile him as he runs? I haven't slept yet. Will you do an evil playthrough just like in Baldur's Gate, or will you keep on the good side this time? See, the funny thing is, my Baldur's Gate run was supposed to be good, but then at the end of it, I became evil. So, this may end up like that too. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't rested yet, so I have no spells to use. I don't think I've... Yeah, I haven't ever rested. You cannot rest in this area. Oh. Oh. Is there a place that I can? I don't want to rest with the seamstress. She'll cut me apart. Nope, nothing. I don't need nothing from you. Yeah, I saw the party you had at the end. Colorful bunch and fun.
I'm gone.
Yeah, they were great. I had Aerie before, but then I swapped her with Sarabok. Because it just didn't feel right to have Aerie with all these other evil people. And then, you know, Hairdalis. Hairdalis. Where can I rest here? Aerie. But see, she was fine in hell. Until I destroyed the pocket dimension.
Die.
It's hard for me to part with Emoen. See, it wasn't that hard for me to part with Emoen because at the very beginning, she was redundant. Because I was a thief and a mage. And then later she became a mage. But she was a thief. So, you know. was like, well, we're just redundant, aren't we? So
I'm gone.
I just never had her with me. I had her at the very beginning, but then as soon as I could, I dropped her. I cannot rest in this area. Because I needed more tanks. Nowhere to sleep. The guard gives you a once-over with bored, half-closed eyes. If you want to use the gate, Bar's your cutter. He nods towards Bar, standing in front of the gate. If not, then leave me be, will ya? He looks away from you. Hello? You see a massive human. He doesn't look that massive. Dressed in cast-off patchwork clothing and reeking of old ale. He is truly huge. It's obvious he was chosen for this job for his brawn, not his brains. What do you want? Farad gave me his leave to go down to the catacombs. I need you to open the gate. Also, why did I say catacombs? He swings open the gate, then get going, Burke, and don't waste our time. Okay, goodbye. I wonder if I'll be able to sleep in here. Oh no, a rat! It's a rat. Let's see. It is too dangerous to rest here.
I'm gone.
Also true, Imoen will stay with you no matter what. Because she hired that one dude, Neb? Was it Neb? To break you out of prison. She's like, yeah, I'll break you out of prison. This corpse is fairly fresh, within the last couple of weeks or so anyway, and large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. You nudge it with your toe and it flops around bonelessly. Gross? Disgusting? The corpse lies motionless. No amount of prodding or poking induces it to say or do anything. I guess it's not a zombie then. Good. I know, but not evil enough. I mean, that's true. Hello? Rat? This grave has been desiccated. These skeletons don't appear to have been hurled from sarcophagi. They look as though they were fighting and had been cut down. Okay. A ghoul? No. No.
Die.
Did you see that?
Yuck. Yoink. Rats! Here come the rats! Oh! I'm sorry. What was that? I can't
Poor
What?
Dakon.
Was
I knew him well. Ooh, looks like my skills have increased.
I'm gone.
No, they haven't. Game cannot be saved while... Yeah! I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't know what that was about. Come on, rats. I'll lure you out this way. Okay, yoink. Done. Come on, rat. Come here. I don't want to go that way. I got moited. Okay, maybe I go this way. Oh. A lesser Var... What? A what? I'm sorry, a what? How do you even say that? My American brain... What the heck are these? Bandages. Okay. Ah! What is this? What are you?
Damn it.
The heck? Are they just like bats? Or what? I don't know what the heck. You need these. You need these more than I do right now. God, don't kill me.
Just folly.
It's that kid from Gumball? Which one?
I'm gone.
I haven't watched a lot of Gumball.
Did you see that?
I'm hurt.
The floating eye kid. Do I remember the floating eye kid? I cannot think of that kid at the moment.
I'm hurt.
I know. Hey, you guys gotta fight too.
In enduring, grow strong.
Ooh. Okay. That was the big scary. Can I really not? I want to sleep. Where may I sleep? Hello? Why can't I rest in the dungeon?
Done.
He closed the door. This door is locked. Uh-oh. 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 I live here now. Oh.
All right.
Oh yeah, the skull. Welp? I guess... Hold on, what formations can I have? I do like the T. William. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. He's an eyeball with wings. With wings! I don't know that any of these would help me. Oh, no, wait. I thought none meant, you know, none of these. The skull, okay. Welp. Welp. I'm gonna get murdered in here. Oh god, there's more of those flying thingies. No. No, I'm scared. Oh no, wait, I have a needle and thread I could use. Use one of those. Can I use one on Morty? Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. Sure would be cool if I could rest somewhere. Get rat. Get rat. There's another rat here. There's someone here who really messed me up. Oh, there's the ghoul. Hello, ghoul. Come on. Come on, ghoul. I don't want to go past this wall. I'll die.
I'm hurt.
Oh, I might die anyway.
Did you see that?
Just folly.
I mean, I'm looking pretty rough. I got to say. An embalming charm. A strange metal bracelet has directions inscribed on the side of it. Judging from this crude text, it appears that the bracelet works by being held by a living creature. Then, while pronouncing a mantra to the true death, it is touched to the forehead of a zombie or skeleton. When this is done, the minor enchantment held within the item spreads through the corpse, strengthening their bones, killing traces of corpse rot and or grave mold, and helping to seal minor tears in the skin. Huh. Huh. Oh, I can't save because there's one rat. Go away, rat. Rat, go away. I would like to save. What if I go this way? And I run in this way, blind. Okay. Get the ghoul.
Just folly.
Now get rat. Rat got. Tail. What do I even do with these tails? Sell them, maybe? Send in Morty first. He's difficult to hit and has decent HP.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Morty, what the frick was down here? I'm just... Oh!
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
It's the rats? The rats are casting lightning bolts at me? What? Who gave rats this power? Who decided, yes, when you get a bunch of rats in a room, we'll make them shoot lightning? Like, what was what? Huh? I feel like I'm being bullied. Don't remember that part? It seems odd.
Done. Die.
Kill. Oh god. Kill rats. I'm gonna die. Morty's gonna die.
Damn.
Like, what the heck is with these rats?
I am wounded. So again it has come to pass.
What?
Oh. Feel all stiff.
Oh.
Ooh, looks like my skills have increased. What's up?
Did you level up? I don't remember what the hotkey is for it, so, level up. Oh, he did. And I also leveled up. No characteristic point. Okay, good. Because Valet isn't here to tell me where to put it. Cool. Huh. And none for you. Okay. Interesting. What if I just go this way? Oh, is it when I reload that suddenly, Oh no, always run is still on. Is it just because I decided to go upstairs? Crypt of the Embraced, did that say? Remember to save very often? I do. Well, I quick save very often. Despite the age of this crypt, these coffins appear to be in near perfect condition.
Done.
The script on the wall is in a long dead language. It appears to show the life progress of the inhabitant of this tomb. Sleep and heal. Can I? It's too dangerous to rest here. I've been trying to rest. They won't let me rest. I don't know why. Damn it, I know! I want to rest. Ugh.
I'm hurt.
I know I'm hurt.
All right. Don't let it end like this.
No, I died.
Oh,
No. I don't want to die. I don't know what happens, but Valet made a Kappa face at me saying nothing,
Alright.
so I'm suspicious.
Endure.
What's up?
In enduring, grow strong.
Oh my god. Oh.
Poor Darkon.
Okay.
Doing well.
Maybe we don't fight these ghouls. Maybe we leave.
all right.
Maybe I wasn't meant to be here. But they locked the gate on me, so... Yoink. Whoop. It gets easier when you find more party members. It took me a long time to get the next one, though. Yeah, I would like more party members. As you pass one of the twisted stone faces on the walls, it calls out to you in a creaking voice that sounds like the shifting of boulders. Immortal, regard me. I am Glyve. I would have words with you. How do you know I'm immortal? I see a burning purpose within your shell. I see many things in the falling. Dust of these tunnels. You lack something essential, and that keeps you from death's sweet embrace. Okay, what do you want to say to me? Listen, this place holds much danger for you. Yeah? Treachery awaits you, on the surface, and your way is long and winding. At the end, you will find what you have sought, but you may not want it then. Are you some sort of oracle? Oracle? No, I observe, that is all. Okay, can you answer some questions then? What did you want to know? What can you tell me about the catacombs? The catacombs were carved eons ago to house the dead of the city who did not wish the tender ministrations of the dustmen. They have become the refuse ground of the city, where dwell monsters barely seen, where humans prowl like scavengers among the scavengers. Many as one patrols these tunnels, and has turned many against their natures. The dead nations prowl as well, guarding against the depredations of the humans who come among them. Tell me of the dead nations? The dead have achieved life in their own way. They rule a portion of these catacombs. They struggle with many as one for the heart of these tunnels. Tell me about the many as one? You have heard of cranium rats? When they gather, they become more powerful, a shared mind. They and their servants, were-rats, seek mastery of these under-tunnels. They war with the dead nations. I see. So the more rats there are, the stronger they are. Terrible. Awful. Yeah, tell me about yourself. So, how are you? How are you doing? I was once a respected leader of my community in the lower ward. A petty lord sought to increase his power at the expense of my people, my friends, my relatives, and friends I spoke against him. And then what? And then he captured us one by one and bound our spirits and senses into these screaming faces under the ditch where all filth and sigil comes eventually. And then he let the polluted waters above flow through our mouths and noses and eyes. Can I help? I am cursed to remain here until fresh water passes my lips. There is a magical flask of water in the drowned nations. Bring it to me and give me a taste of it, and I shall tell you of someone who can help you unlock its full potential, and you shall never lack for water again. Cool. Where is it?
Updated my journal.
I do not know. Of course. There was an artist named Chad. Okay. Who frequented these tunnels. He knew. Find him and he may tell you. Cool, and how do I get there? Through the dead nations where the dead walk and rule, or through the warrens of thought where many as one hold sway. Neither is without its risks. Cool. They both suck, is what you're saying. I mean... Whoop. Leg Bone Club. 1 to 6 crushing. Fragile and breakable. Maybe I put that down. Maybe I drop that. Oop. Money. Oh, this body is twisted and bent as if it died in incredible pain. Cool, love that for me. I guess let's go this way. Mosaic Crypt. The inlaid metal in the mosaic floor seems to be sitting in a slight depression. It looks like it has scraped the color from the tiles around it. These caps are rusted to the ground and cannot be opened. It looks like they controlled airflow to the crypt. Interesting. Oh, this is locked.
I'm gone.
And it tells me. This container is locked. Can I... punch
Forced
it?
it.
Bash succeeded. I punched it open with my fist. I am so strong. An enchanted hammer. Enchanted +1. This hammer bears a wounding enchantment and is much lighter than a normal hammer, allowing it to be swung faster and do more damage in combat. Any history or legends concerning this hammer have been eclipsed by other more famous weapons in the Encyclopedia Magica. Nonetheless, the sledgehammer carries itself with a quiet dignity. Well, I can't use it, and I don't think you can use it either. Nope. Cool. The names and warnings inscribed into the stone have been chipped away into illegibility. Caps are rusted. Okay. Is that all that's in here? I mean, honestly, being able to bash the locks is so good. I love
All
that.
right.
I think you could do that in Baldur's Gate, but I never did. Or I tried once. But I was not strong. Uh-oh. Sometimes items get broken when you bash. In this game or in Baldur's Gate? Because either way, that might be why I stopped doing it in Baldur's Gate.
Seems true.
Both, I think?
Damn it.
Gained experience. Oh, nothing there. I mean, so I should be careful then, is what you're saying. Oh! There's a lot. Nope, there's a lot. Nope. Goodbye. See ya. If you could come at me one at a time, you need a thief and a healer. Yes! Indeed. Come here. One at a time. Thank you. Come here, you. You gross. Sorry. Sorry I called you gross. I didn't mean it. I meant it. Yeah. But I definitely need a healer. For sure. Come on, one at a time. I'm gonna do this baby style.
Die.
Don't hit William just because he can't talk. He's coming for me. He's coming for blood. This is William gone rogue. Yay, critical hit. Nice. Nice. How many more of these hex are left? One that I can see. Oh, another one. That's a good strategy. Baby mode. When in doubt, try to kite one. Try to insult them with Morty. Oh, I should do that. I haven't used his insulting thingy yet. Ooh. Nice. I mean, he learned some new insults. Should I do it even though there's just one? He's very good at it and it can be upgraded. Yeah, I know. Special ability. Litany of Curses.
Like that.
That didn't sound like a very good threat.
Die.
Love that movie? Yeah. I had some other sound alerts, but it was time to swap them out. And so I have Charge and I have Runaway. And some other stuff.
I'm gone.
The bonk is eternal, though. A claw. This is the foot of some large bird. More than likely, this was discarded from someone's dinner. I can't ID it. I can't ID it. But now I have it. Okay, I can go this way. Yep, that's the runaway one. Which you'll notice, I made cheaper because I run away more often than I charge.
All right.
Oh. Was that a trap? Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm hurt.
Yep, there's traps here. Yep, that's a trap.
Done.
What if I inch along the side? Oh, that's a door? Oh,
I'm hurt.
owie. But what's in here? Oh. It wasn't even worth it.
I'm gone.
Now that I know it's not worth it. I'm not gonna take that damage for nothing. Oh, hostile creature. Oh. Rat.
What's up? You leatherhead.
You leatherhead. Wow, what an insult. I mean, the rat was insulted.
I'm gone.
Game cannot be saved while hostile creature. Oh, there's another rat.
Yeah. Stupid yabo.
A stupid yabo? Question mark?
All right.
I mean, okay. I remember having to be very careful in this part of the game. I usually save and then send Morty to find the enemies first, then reload and have some knowledge about what is out there. I mean, that sounds pretty smart.
Huh? Sure, why not?
No. There's something there. There's another rat. A severed arm! Poggy! Get him, Morty! It's a rat! Oh. Okay, never mind. Goodbye! If it's smart, then we don't do that here. That's also true. Look! A severed arm! Oh. I can't ID this. I have returned. Hello, Valet! I'm scared. I can't rest anywhere? And I don't like that. I want to rest. Let's see. The severed arm is as hard as a wooden club. It looks like it was severed cleanly at the shoulder, most likely by a scythe blade. And even though it looks many decades old, it is more petrified than rotted. It has an unhealthy gray pallor and is covered with scars. Intricate tattoos decorate its surface, spiraling up from the wrist all the way to the remains of the shoulder. You can't explain why, but you feel like you should take this arm to a tattoo artist and have it examined. Some of the tattoos on it are fascinating. Fascinating. Did you have the seamstress perform some exploratory surgery on you? No, I through my voice made her think I was the corpse. And then I said, JK, it's me.
I'm gone.
A posture check. My posture is a-okay. For right now. Is there anything else I can do in this place? This is some of the now malfunctioning machinery that powers the devices above. Can I destroy it? This is a sickening pool of dried and drying blood and gore, and it looks like there may be something of interest on some of the body parts in there. Gross. I have to look at the bodies. Corgan would love this place, even if it's shoddily made and maintained, but all those guts? True. This body has been horribly mangled. It looks like it's been burned, stabbed, sliced, bludgeoned, and forced through a grate. It's in two halves, lying in a crusted pool of old blood. Nothing, eh? Oh well. You lied to me. You said there might be stuff. And then you say, it's nothing. How dare you make me dig through gore? You disgust me. Need to learn to speak to the dead first.
I'm gone.
I see. Whoa! Traps. It's okay. It's fine. Get out of here.
I'm gone.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Die.
Conscious folly.
But I can't rest anywhere. And so I haven't even been able to use my spells yet. Because every time I try to rest, it just tells me it's too dangerous. Like, what do you mean? That's either too dangerous or just not allowed. Go all the way south? Through the rats? That know lightning? They hurt me.
What? Okay.
They hurt me very badly. Hold, please. Yes, through the rats. No. Oh, a zombie. Yeah, you missed the rat magic part. Whoop. Come on, zombie. Follow the skull. Oh, nope, he's not interested anymore. Go, go, go. Yeah, the rats really messed me up. Look at all these rats.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, they tend to do that. Who taught these rats how to do magic?
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
Wow! Morty! That's rude! Dagon has done nothing
All right.
to warrant that. So I want to go this way. Run! He is rude, it's his thing. True, I guess. Run! Ha ha ha! Oh my god! Hello. Hi. Hello. Stop! Thou have come too far, traveler, and trespass into the dead nations, realm of the Silent King. Wilt thou submit peacefully? Submit to what? 'Tis the will of the Silent King that all who pass through the gates into our nation become prisoners of his land. Wilt thou submit? Okay. Come then, we shall show thee to the chapel. Know this, thou shalt be free to wander these halls, but not to leave the catacombs. Thou shalt be a prisoner here until thy death. Should thou later arise, as we have, thou shalt be free. Praise the Silent King, his will be done. They'll annihilate you otherwise. I figured, I mean, there's a lot of them.
Updated my journal.
Hello? Ah, another member of the living. Well, you say that, but, most are slain by the ghouls. This far into the catacombs, you're fortunate. Who are you? I am Suego, factotum of the Dustman. I'm a missionary in these parts. He gives a half bow. A missionary. Yes, I came to these catacombs after hearing rumors of undead that were aware in these parts. I hope to save them. Save them? Yes, passion ties them to this false life. I hope I can teach them to forsake these passions and leave this false life behind and reach the true death. You want them to die? I wish them to transcend this plane of existence, divorce themselves from passion. It can save them. Ah. Where am I? You're in the catacombs of the dead nations. The guards brought you here. Cool. Why am I prisoner? Save them. Like, kill them. Very Merkin. True. Hello, are you Merkin, sir? Why have I been made prisoner? I do not know. Ask some of the citizens here. Okay, bye. A moment of your time before you go. Do not attack any of the undead here in the catacombs. They will not harm you so long as you remain peaceful. Should you prove hostile, they will defend themselves, and there are many of them. Lastly, you may return here if you need to rest. Wait, can we rest now?
Updated my journal.
Of course. You shall be safe in this chamber while you rest. Thank you. Ooh. Look at all these gears. Oh, wow. Finally, I rested. Oh, I didn't have on, rest until healed. Heal on rest. I should do that. I should do that, to be honest. So, you must obtain permission to rest here? Why do I have to ask? He literally told me it was okay to rest here. We need to rest. Why I gotta ask this man's permission to sleep? Please, sir. Okay. There we go.
I'm
What is
gone.
this? Do you usually enter strange homes and go to sleep there? No, but this technically isn't his home either. I'm in prison. Technically. This metal slab is apparently used as a bed. There looks to be a portion on its side that can be pried open. Pry it open, look inside. You're not going to be able to pry into Suego's things while he's around. You'll need to find some way to distract or lure him away from the air if you want to get in there. Oh. I didn't realize they were his things. Okay, alright. Bandages. No sleep without permission in jail, then. Oh, so this is what happened to all your party members that got imprisonment cast on them in Baldur's Gate 2. Oh god. They got sent here. Junk. I have so many things. Do I need to keep these things? I don't think I need to keep this. I don't think I need to keep this. I don't think I need to keep this. Put healing stuff in your quick item slots? Oh, that would be a good idea. Some of these. I don't know about these. I can put it on my wrist. I think it said Morty could use this too. Just quick items, I guess. He's full of rings and stuff again. Oh yeah, what is this? I don't think I need this anymore. And the cobblestone and book are useless too. Oh, I just took it from that guy's head. So I guess. The key I should keep. Never get rid of a key. Ever. Never. Okay. What's this? The small brazier barely gives off light, much less heat. You need at least one junk, otherwise you won't be able to get out of the buried village. Soft locking the game. Yeah, I got the junk. I got the junk. Bit of an oversight, but oh well. I mean, it's okay. Luckily, I'm a hoarder, so... This container is locked.
Failed.
Opened.
Oh. Failed. Opened. So does everyone try then?
I
Opened.
forced it.
Oh. Junk!
Failed.
Failed.
Opened.
Failed, failed, opened. Ooh, 500 copper commons. Heck yeah. Dakon has the highest strength so he can bash more easily. I guess that makes sense. Hello, skeletons. And yeah, they will all bash if you have them all selected. Good. Hello, skeletons. Are you in church? This pulpit is made of old wood, slowly falling apart in the damp air of the catacombs. But it's more fun that way. Hagrim the Bleak. Hello. The skeleton wears what appear to be ancient priest's robes, heavy and ornate. It carries a large, impressive staff, which is capped with intricately carved horns, dangling pendants, and a gilded skull. Search bookshelf? Can I talk to this guy first? Because I want to. Before he gets into a sermon. Yeah, okay. Hello. The skeleton, its eyes aglow like two burning embers, looks you over, but makes no reply. You're Hargrim. It nods solemnly, the pendant suspended from its stave, tinkling softly. There's something disquieting about its silent, piercing gaze. I have questions? It motions for you to proceed. Why am I a prisoner? 'Tis the will of the Silent King. The living who are caught here are made to languish in his halls until they join the quiet ones. Ah, tell me of the Silent King. Our Lord in vision, he who makes the law and protects us. Thou would do well to start no trouble here, stranger, for the Silent King's eye is everywhere and his justice swift. Why is he called the Silent King? He speaks no more than necessary to guide us. Praise to the Silent King. Cool. Can I talk to him? It holds up a bony palm. With a creaking groan and a puff of dust, its jaws open to speak. No. Its voice, deep and resonant, echoes for a long while in the vaulted chamber. But why not? Its voice booms throughout the chamber. No living creature may pass the doors that lead or that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience even if such a thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. Oh, okay. Where am I? It gestures all around itself. Within the borders of the dead nations, the halls of the Silent King. Okay. What are you doing here? It indicates its staff in robes. I am called Hargrim. I am the high priest of the citizens here. I spread the word of the Silent King to his followers. How'd you come to be here? I passed away long ago and found that beyond death lies only oblivion. Fortunately, I was able to step back into the last moment from the brink. Step back? Yes, I awoke here. I wandered the catacombs for untold days before stumbling into the throne of my lord, the Silent King. He spoke to me, and from that fated meeting, the Dead Nations was born. You mentioned followers. Who else is here? We, the skeletons. A lich, then. True. Other undead, zombies and ghouls. There were once shadows, but they have long since fled. Sometimes one of living spends the last of its days here. Also, far to the east live many cranium rats. I don't know if he's actually a lich. Tell me of the rats. They are hive-brained vermin who once came here in great numbers, feeding upon the corpses in our care. The ghouls have, for the most part, driven them back. They no longer leave their warrens to the east of here. Do they have any weaknesses?
Updated my journal.
Their strength is in gathered numbers. If one were to find and slay small, separated groups, the stronger packs would slowly lose power. In the rat warrens to the east, for instance, they are very powerful. Brain vermin killed in the hive above might weaken them here, though. He isn't evil, at least? Okay. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? Probably not. It shakes its head. I have seen no such thing. Why dost thou seek this object? For a man named Fraud? The good lich of the north. The skeleton draws back. It looks up and away as if peering at the surface. Blood still beats in his black, worm-ridden heart. That wheezing sack of flesh still sends his pack into our homes to raid and pillage. It faces you once more. Thou were wrong to come here. We tolerate no such desecrators within our borders. But I'm not one of his pack. Why, then, art thou here, invading our homes on a fetch and carry for that miserable soul? I'm finding the sphere for him in return for information I need. There's no other loyalty between us. It looks you over carefully, tapping its chin with a bony finger. Click, click, click. Thou do not seem the sort to follow such a man. Perhaps you speak the truth. Perhaps your presence here is tolerable. Good. Good, please don't murder me. It motions for you to proceed. Let me ask you of someone in particular. Tell me about Suego. He tries to convince us to give up this pretense of life, as he calls it, and pass into the true death. He claims that it is our passions that anchor us to this life, and we must let go of them in our duty. He wants us to die.
Updated my journal.
Some listen to his words, but none have chosen to surrender themselves to his beliefs. Those that did would be forever silenced. Our numbers would dwindle, and all that we have here would be destroyed by what surrounds us. Suego may believe he is doing right, but is, in truth, causing great harm. The first time you play this, you accidentally pissed them off and had to massacre the entire place? Oh no, Valet. If I did that, I would die. I would die immediately. Why do you allow him to stay? We cannot force him to leave. He knows we cannot harm him. The dead truce, no undead may injure a dustman unless first attacked. Also, the Silent King wishes no slaughter in his halls. I see. Okay, goodbye. Bookshelf. You mean free them all? Scroll of Blood Bridge, I already know that one. Boo. Oh, right, Merca. Merca. Ghoul, 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 ghoul. I don't like that noise. You can teach spells to Dakon as well since he's a fighter mage. Is he a fighter mage? Oh. Nice. Oh, he is. Fighter mage. Cool. Reign of Anger. Scripture of Steel. Submerge the will. Vilkar's Eye. Power of One. Huh. Reign of Anger equals magic missile. I see. Vilkar's Eye is blindness. Magical orb of protective energy. So that's like a shield of some kind? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's kind of like shield. And then Scripture of Steel. +1 to hit and +1 to saving throws to all creatures that are friendly to the caster. Huh. Huh. Interesting. How to play. The Scripture of Steel is literally the same as Bless. Cool. Will these ghouls get mad if I bash things in front of them? I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out.
Forced it.
Open.
Interesting. They're like, nah, whatever.
Failed.
Just don't bash their heads. We all failed! No, the container is locked. Do it again.
Failed.
I cannot force this.
Aw. The first time you reach a level, that class determines how many HP you get. Mage is 1 to 4, fighter 1 to 10. I played fighter up to level 10 before switching to mage. By then I had a good party, so leveling up mage was pretty quick. Interesting. Smash.
Forced it.
A wooden club. I don't want that.
Failed.
Open.
Clot charms. What's in this? Nothing? Okay. Oh, this one's unlocked. There's no dual classing in this game, by the way. You can freely switch between classes whenever you want. Yeah. I think you said that before. When I started.
Failed.
Open.
Or Failfink told me that. Someone told me that. If only I had a brain with brain cells in it to remember. Whoomst. Also, hey, not on this channel, you. Probably fail. Yeah, probably. Stop moaning. You only need to talk to someone about it. Talk to a nameless zombie. Heh. This rotting female corpse is shaking her head and moaning sadly. As you approach, however, she turns and holds her hands out to you, as if asking for aid. Hello. Now wait, you need to get the skill first? Oh. The zombie moans softly in reply. With each exhalation, the stench of rotting meat fills the air. Okay, goodbye. Oh, okay, goodbye. Go to the bottom left room and talk to Stale Mary. Bottom left room? Zombie. She will teach you how to speak with the dead. Stale Mary. Hello. This musty-smelling female zombie looks exceptionally old, almost mummified. Her skin has the appearance of moldering gray-green leather, and one of her eyes has fallen out, leaving a dark pit in her face. Her voice is slow and thick. Greetings. Hello. She indicates herself and speaks again. Still Marie. It sounds as if her vocal cords are festering away in some soupy mess at the base of her throat. Stale Mary? I have some questions. She nods her head, awaiting your question. How is it that you can speak to these other zombies? I can't understand them as I can you. The corpse takes a step towards you, reaching her arm out to touch you. Okay. Her nearly fleshless hand brushes gently against your forearm, and she speaks. Listen. Listen. How is it that I can understand you? She touches you once more. Spoke to, you can, but must, properly. Oh, speak to us you can, but you must do it properly. Teach me? She smiles, the hardened skin of her face cracking like thick leather. Yeah. Yes. Please do, then.
Updated my journal.
She finishes teaching you the skills required to speak with the dead, a process she calls stories bones tell. Can I talk to any dead body? Nobody, my drunk friend calling me at 3 a.m. Some others to dead. Mayaska. Some, others too dead. Must use skill. Thanks. What are you doing here? Good, wounds. How long will you be playing? My wife wants me to do stuff and I'm stuck here. I typically stop at around 2:30, so like, not that much longer to be honest. Especially because I need to get up early tomorrow to get my shot. My second shot for COVID. Guide other zombies. Care for quiet ones. Quiet ones? The true dead. Tell me about the other zombies. Silent King. What is early? Well, for me, it's gonna be like 11:30. What time zone is that? I'm in the Pacific. Pacific Standard Time, I think we're in. I don't think we're in daylight time. I don't know. 1 p.m.? No, it's gonna be like 11-ish. 1 p.m. is when I get the shot, but I need to be awake. Because I have to drive. But I have been waking up at 1 p.m. Like a degenerate. But it's okay, because I don't start work until 1:30 p.m. Let's see. So I was right. Yeah, just not tomorrow. I won't be waking up at 1 p.m. Because if I wake up at 1 p.m., I'll be late for my shot. What sort of work? Rub the which bark for the true dead. Rebuild that which has been broken. Care for the true dead. Okay, goodbye. Do you guys like my zombie voice? It's something. I mean, I want to talk to, Ooh, excellent zombie voice. I thank you. I thank you.
Forced it.
Forced opened. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Oh, a bunch of skulls. Very realistic too. Thank you. I practice. Okay, I'm 9 hours ahead of you then. It's so amazing here in the future. Yeah. A lot of the folks who watch me are in Europe because it's, you know, decent hours for you guys. Whereas, I'm living that degenerate life. As the zombie faces you, a glint of recognition flashes in her dead eyes. She holds her rotting hands out to you, as if asking for aid. Hello. The zombie moans softly in reply. Only your skills in conversing with the dead allow you to understand her. A message from the future, it still sucks. Thank you, goodbye. Damn it. Name? My name? No, is that why you're so distressed? Yeah, decent hours. I overslept first 2 hours of stream. I mean, that happens. It happens. It's okay. There's VODs. A lot of this stream was me chatting anyway. Not fully playing through, so... You know, just felt like chatting today. But not just chatting. If you won't believe what Trump did tomorrow, I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to hear about that man. I'm glad that he's been, finally removed from the presidency. 'Cause I didn't vote for him. Sorry, political stuff. At least you have a pleasant voice to listen to and you're articulate. Watching some people play this game is a bit rough. I try to be articulate. I was told in high school that I have a voice for radio, which is the nice thing to say. The mean thing to say is to say I have the face for radio, but that is also true. Just kidding. Just kidding. I just have low confidence. Let's see. Can I help you find your name again? Oh yeah. Forgot my name. My name. Her milky eyes well with a black, roomy substance. A corpse's only tears. Radiohead? No. The corpse nods slowly. My tomb, she points southwards. Watery catacombs. But how will I know it?
Updated my journal.
Chest, spiked chest, bolted down near my tomb. Okay, I'll find it. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Noble spirit. Wow. Now I'm just gonna have an ego. God, are these ghouls cats? Because they complain like them. Ooh. Means you have good alignment now? Oh! I am the good? Can I see that anywhere? Neutral good, just like you started in Baldur's Gate. True. TV head, or nowadays it's probably stream HD head. Triangle. Ah. Current alignment, neutral good. I believe in the balance between law and chaos, but I lean towards performing good actions. It's true. But it is 2:30. I need to go to sleep. I need to. I must. I must. It's very important. It's happening all over again? Oh no. Yeah, but I didn't turn evil until Baldur's Gate 2. So 11:30 a.m. It's 2:30 a.m. for me. It's anyway time. Everyone's favorite part of the stream. Good luck tomorrow only gets stabbed once. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I hope it's once, it's quick, I don't go into anaphylactic shock, and then I go home. That's my goal for tomorrow. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me and you know, chilling, chatting. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow maybe if I am not passed out. So, streams for the next couple of days, tentative. Keep your eyes peeled. If I do stream, it'll be around the same time. But, night!